Social media influencer boxing events need to stop. Someone's gonna get hurt. Hi guys, my name is Sagar, and I just wanted to take the time to kind of state my opinion on what's been going on with this whole social media influencer boxing culture that has kind of picked up in recent years. It pains me that a sport that, we all love, we all grew up watching has become an absolute joke at this point. We have professional fighters such as Floyd Mayweather promoting this culture, enabling it, letting people step in the ring, letting these young kids who know nothing about fighting step in the ring and fight. What credentials do these fighters have? They have no amateur record. They have not participated at the Olympic level. We don't know who they're sparring. Most likely their older brother, claiming that they're sparring people from all over the globe. It's just about the money now. It's literally just about the money now. I did not watch the YouTube versus TikTok fight. I just literally couldn't bear through it. I watched the first fight, and mind you, I watched it the next day. I was too busy watching the UFC fights. I watched the boxing fights from YouTube versus TikTok the following day, could not even get through 10-15 minutes of the event. The commentators were horrible. I think one of them was a boxer, which leaves me very surprised. Their commentary regarding the style of the fighters, the footwork, and other things was so inconsistent. And the problem with events like these is these influencers who are participating, the bigger names, the main card, if you want to call that, they definitely are filling people's pockets. The only fight that I watched was the one with Enisan Gibb, because I heard everywhere that he was robbed, and clearly so. He was robbed. He was robbed because Tyler Holder has his funds going in the pockets of the people arranging events like these. Jake Paul has these events planned out. He has his money invested in them. You're not going to see a YouTuber defeat someone that comes from an MMA background. A lot of money involved in these events, a lot of corruption, as if boxing isn't already corrupt as it is. This is literally solidifying the sport as a joke. These big fighters, big names that come in discussion from day to day, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, Saul Alvarez, these are people that are not only heroes to the people, but they've contributed so much to the sport. We're very thankful for what they've done, and it's on them to make sure that this culture not only stays alive, but it's a healthy environment, and we're enabling people who are deserving of these opportunities. I really like Canelo's take on the Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather fight. I watched his entire interview. Great guy. Gained a lot more respect for him. He's very composed, very solid-minded, and he was right. He hit the head on the nail. People are going to get hurt. Someone's going to get killed someday. And who's responsible for it? The commission, the people arranging these fights. Floyd Mayweather has clearly proven that he can still fight at this age. Why isn't he fighting other boxers? I understand that he doesn't want to lose that O on his record. Why isn't he matching up with fighters from the Olympics, allowing them an opportunity to get into the pro arena? Why isn't he fighting people who are stylistically matched up with him, such as Amir Khan? Why not a potential rematch with Manny Pacquiao, Oscar de la Hoya? This is what we want to see. This is what needs to happen. Not fighting someone who is a cruiserweight who could clearly hurt you and kill you. You won't see Floyd challenging cruiserweight boxers who are from the sport or former cruiserweights. You will never see that. He knows his life is at risk if something like that happens. It's just really sad and pathetic that, these big names, people who have contributed so much to the sport, are now allowing for this to happen. Floyd is a businessman. He has his gym in Las Vegas. He has girls' collection. He has his investments everywhere. I would love to see him bring boxing back to where he started, Grand Rapids, Michigan. I'd love for him to open up a boxing club over there. One thing I really like about Amir Khan is he actually has been opening gyms around the world. He's been doing this on the sidelines. When it comes to Khan, people like to always throw in the glass chin comment, but when you got people like Canelo and Maidana on your resume, you are valid in my book. It's all about the money now, and that's really sad. You have a lot of people a lot of fighters all over the world from different disciplines, whether it be MMA, boxing. People work really hard. There's a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that goes into this, a lot of dreams, a lot of ambition, and we're allowing stuff like that to get overlooked, and we're enabling these social media influencers who just care about their pockets. They don't have any respect for the sport. They don't have discipline. They haven't proven themselves at all. They have money. These fights are all fake. The sport has really taken a downfall in recent years, and this is not really helping it. Those are my 2 cents on this whole boxing scenario situation. I hope in future years, this stuff kind of waters down and we can get back to good old classic boxing that we adore and love. Thank you guys for stopping by and watching this video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like. I do plan on releasing future content similar to this. Also want to focus on fight commentary, fighter analysis. I do watch fights a lot. I watch a lot of fights. I watch them back to back, slow motion, breaking down fighter analysis. These things really, I really like watching fighters who work on their style, their footwork, their timing. These little things, these are things that I like to analyze. So I hope I can bring content like that to you guys in the future, and fight predictions and other things like that are definitely on the table for discussion as well. So definitely do stick around. I'm excited to bring more content to you guys. And on that note, this is Sagar signing out, and keep fighting.